Oh, there we go. My bad. I didn't know I was muted. Joey live. Of course I'm live. I was live this morning. We're live every day. But decided to go live for Power Hour today as well. You know what I mean? Get a little Power Hour stream in, see if we can catch a move. See if we can catch a little move ski. Trader 007, what up, bro? What up, what up, what up? Sorry, I always catch Song Speedo. We start tuning in here as well. Hey, you're welcome here. Always welcome. Always welcome, fam. If you are in here, do me a favor, smash the like button with some serious authority. It's a free way to support the channel. Tells YouTube you like me. Tells YouTube that you like me. Chat, we up. We up. We looking good today. We looking good. We feeling good. We smelling good. Making some money. Got the sparkling ice. Watermelon strawberry. You already know the deal. See if we can catch a move here. See what Power Hour brings us. We almost got to the 400s, which is what we talked about earlier today. Talked about the 400s earlier this morning. We marked that level out pre-market as well and posted in Discord. Looks like it's trying to work its way up there. We're sitting up nice on the Tradeify accounts. We're up $400 on all 5 Tradeify accounts. We're up 521 in the Top Step XFA. It's been a good Monday. Been a real good Monday. Trading 378s. Do we reject these new highs and come back down, or do we make that final push to the 400s? That is the question. Looking like we want to try to get up to those 400s. Trading 380s. $400s could come into play. We slow grind this to the upside. We'll see if Power Hour can give us a good entry here. It's been kind of a slow day. Besides, obviously, when we had Trump make some news headlines. How fast does it take to go live with Tradeify, and can you explain the other accounts when you meet goals and funded accounts? Yeah. So Tradeify can move you to live at their discretion at any time. But typically, once you take your, is it five payouts? I want to say it's 5 payouts. If I remember right, it's either 3 or 5. I want to say it's 5. But anyways, you hit the number of payouts that then they take you to live, right? And so once you hit those, takes you to live. Then you start, what is it? With, if you're over 12,000, I believe is what it is. You'll have to go back to the website. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, so the numbers could be wrong, but I'm just gonna kind of give you the structure of what it is, right? So you have to go refer to the website for the exact numbers. But I think if it's over 12,000, you start with 2 live accounts, right? So if your balance is on like all your accounts, right, that's getting transferred over is over 12,000, then you start with 2 live accounts. And then if you meet a profit target of, I think, yeah, again, you have to go back and refer that of 7,500 of the 2 accounts combined, then you get to add on a 3rd live account, right? And then you do it again, hit that 7,500, then you get a 4th account. I think you can do it all the way up to 5. I'm pretty sure that's what the numbers are, but that's the overall structure of the going from sim funded to live accounts, and then how you get more live accounts. Hopefully that answered your question. Sorry, the numbers aren't exact, but you get the idea. You get the idea. All right, stuck in the 70s here. You got it, Freedom. You got it, brother. I just don't remember if it's 3 payouts that take you to live or if it's 5 payouts that take you to live. It might be 3. Did I trade earlier? How'd you do? Yes, I did trade. We traded this morning here live on YouTube. We are up $400 on all 5 of my Tradeify accounts. And you can see here on the Top Step XFA, we're up $521. So we're sitting nice and green on the day. This is a new Top Step XFA. You can see the balance there. We're sitting at 3,287 on this new XFA here. We're gonna try to build this XFA to 10,000. And then anything over 10,000 is what I just pay myself in this account. So like $10,000 will be the buffer for me in this account. And then anything over 10K, I'll just pay myself out. All right, catching a little bit of sellers here. Getting to the 60s now. Do you do the same with the take profit of the 10K buffer? It just really depends. I mean, not really. No, if like I don't have a funded account with take profit right now, but if I were to, I'd probably have the 50Ks. And then I would just get myself past the buffer that they have set to allow for daily payouts. And so once I'm past the buffer for daily payouts, then I would just pay myself out daily on whatever I made, just to make sure I'm locking things in, putting it in the pocket. What am I looking for here? A couple things. We're looking for, if we do reject the previous swing high and the previous high of the day and we hold below, potentially looking for sellers to bring us back down to the initial balance high. Outside of that, we either hold IB high above it and go rip new highs. But right now, I'm kind of leaning more towards that we're gonna sell back lower, potentially back down to the initial balance high. Which initial balance high is sitting at, what is this, 47? So we'll see if we get down there. We may not. We could be just be forming a higher low here. So we'll just have to see. I'm not sold on either direction right now just because we are so far up there. It it also makes sense in theory, the fact that 400 is a big psychological number, right? So us going to 20,400 seems like it's doable. Also, the fact that we got to 391, so we could go to 400s. Just kind of depends. Really waiting for the market to tell me here. I'm also being very, very picky. If I do take a trade, I'm being very picky because I am up nicely, sitting up 521 on this XFA of 400 in all Tradeify accounts. So the next trade I take, I want to make sure it's like A plus 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 triple plus. You know what I mean? Like so A plus, it doesn't get any more plus. You know. What accounts I got funded right now? Right now, I have one Top Step XFA and I have 5 Tradeify funded accounts, the 100K accounts. Well, the Top Step XFA is a 150K account. My Tradeify accounts are all 100Ks. All right, sellers still bringing us back down here. Holding the buyers down from getting to those 400s. This rally up we did see was due to Trump making a couple posts, or not a couple posts, but mentioning tariffs, which was interesting that we got a rally off tariffs. You never would have thought that. But if you go to financial juice, I guess the rally actually came from I may give a lot of countries breaks on tariffs. So that's where we saw the rally, was the breaks on tariffs. But then he later announced that I will be announcing additional tariffs over the next days. All right, so we have kind of a mixed bag of news. We have additional tariffs coming out, but then him saying I may give a lot of countries breaks on tariffs. So it's weird. Kind of a mixed bag on news. But a seller's bringing us down. Again, today we traded our Tradeify accounts up 400. Chat, if you want to lock in that 30%, use code JM, support your boy. We're going to do more giveaways on streams. The more you use that code JM, we'll be doing giveaway after giveaway after giveaway after giveaway. Use code JM, lock it in. Lock it in. Hovering these 60s. Yo, Tesla is up 11%, chat. 11%. Tesla, big booming. Are we setting up for a long here? Potentially. I don't know. I don't like the rejection on those highs up there. I'm leaning a little bit more towards those coming down to the initial balance high and retesting it. And that's what I'm watching for. I think that's what we're watching for. Still in the 60s here. Joe, if you don't mind me asking, is this what you do full time? Trading for a living's the dream. This is what I do full time. I put my face on YouTube and I trade. That is my full time job. That's literally what I say. The definition of my job when people ask me, I put my face on YouTube and I trade live or trade full time. I don't do nothing else, bro. Nothing else. Even if it got good, I think this thing still need a full time job or need a job living in freaking Hawaii. This shit's expensive. Hawaii, yo, yeah, Hawaii is expensive. And there's nothing wrong. People think, oh man, like I have a job and I trade. Like there's nothing wrong with having a full-time job while trading, even a part-time job. Like it's always good to have another source of income while you're trading because trading's so hit and miss, right? Having multiple sources of income is key to honestly probably one of the biggest keys to being successful in trading because it takes the stress off of you. It takes the stress off your trading and you perform much better when you know that if you have a red day or blow some accounts, you're not screwed because you don't have another source of income, right? You have another source of income backing you up, allowing you to trade. So there's nothing wrong with it. In fact, I would honestly be like, yo, don't go full time in trading or don't let trading be your only source of income because that usually doesn't end well for a lot of people. Kevin, is it just me or has price action this afternoon been non-existent? It has been non-existent. Yep. It's not been great. It's been pretty slow. A little choppy. Actually a lot choppy. All the way till about 10 o'clock this morning central. We just kind of been going sideways and we're still in that range. So yeah, price is not really doing a whole lot. Not doing a whole lot. Yeah, I'm ready for next month, bro. Like the end of the next month, April 30th. I'm gonna be in Florida for like 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I'll be down in Pompano. Absolutely, the goal for me is not fast cars, yachts, but simply just beating inflation. Imagine what 4K a month can do for the average person. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, 4K a month, dude. That's solid. Especially if you have another source of income, and that's just that extra 4K is just kind of on top of what your full time job is. Chat, we're long, by the way. Y'all got me talking. We're long. Going to on the Tradeify accounts here. We're long 3 micros. See if we can get a push to the highs. I liked the strong buying coming in, so we took a long at 70, 72. Looking at this as a possible dip buy opportunity. I'm not looking to get a whole lot out of it. Maybe a scalp to the highs. If we get to the highs, I'll trail my stop. Of course, we got to get there first. I'll go ahead and make sure I have a stop loss in place here. Stop loss is down at 61. All right, coming back down to my entry here. Rejecting pretty hard up there. Hovering my entry point. Try to be a little patient with this. Appreciate all the vids you do about different prop firms. Of course. Of course. All right, we'll just take it off. There was a good run up to trying to get to the highs, but I'm just gonna take it off for break even, chat. I'm not gonna risk um going red on that trade. It was a good sign of buyers there. It was worth the shot of going long, but I don't like us coming down again. Also, my patience levels are very, very thin at the moment. My patience levels are thin, bro. Trading 72s. Looking like buyers are trying to hold it up. Might go back into the highs now that I'm out of the trade, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to force anything here. Oh, look at that. Look at it now, going to the highs. That's what you get when your patience runs too thin. That's what happens when your patience is too thin. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Wow, look at it go, chat. Wow, it's going to run the highs. Gonna run the highs. Should have stayed in it. That's what I get. That is what I get. Trading 87s. Also, we're so like close to the end of day too. It's just like I'm not down to let a trade go against me, really. Like if I get in profits and it comes back to my entry point, I'm just really down to kill it because we have literally 11 minutes left until the markets close. So it doesn't really make sense for me to let a trade go green and then turn massively red on me. We're already up. We have no reason to lose money. Especially with 11 minutes left on the day. Gotta lock it in, baby. Gotta lock it in. We also have MOCs here coming out. That we have to be aware of and cautious. That way we don't get smoked on MOCs. But man, any move down has been really bought up. Buyers have been smoking the sellers today. see that any dip gets straight bought up. Even this consolidation range where we consolidated, making a little bit of higher or lower highs, lower lows, then got smoked straight up to new highs. Sellers have been getting obliterated. But to be honest though, chat, we really don't have like a huge range on the day. I mean, we're talking like 60 points. So we don't really have a huge range today. The initial balance range is just over 120 points. What was it? 229 for IB low, 229 to 347. So about 120 points on the initial balance, which in comparison to a lot of days last week, like that isn't really that large. So if you're wondering why price has been non-existent, it's really because it has been. It's really because it has been non-existent. We got about 7 minutes till market close. Seven minutes till market close. What do we do, chat? What is price gonna do going into the close? Are we gonna sell back down? Or are we gonna rip straight up? What's MOC is gonna do? What's the MOC's gonna do? Solid green day, all things considered. Yeah. Yeah, all things considered, it's been a solid green day. Tesla up 11%. I'm loving Tesla just ripping. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need Tesla to just go back to the 400s. That would be beautiful, chat. Beautiful. All right, so we didn't run highs yet. Buyers are trying to get up there. There we go. There's new highs. There's the new highs. I'd have been stuck in that trade forever. I'd have been frustrated. I got stopped out probably at break even here. There it goes. New highs on the day. 400s too. There's the 400s. Finally, we broke into the 400s, chat. Holy moly. We talked about that this morning pre-market. Marked the levels, put it in Discord, shipped it, and sent it. 400s. Too bad we were not in the trade to go hit it. Chat, we're nice and green on the day, man. We're nice and green. What a good Monday. I love starting Mondays off hot. Hot. The XFA's up. TradeFi accounts are up. Everything up. Bricked up. Everything is bricked up. Pause. Lord. Tesla trying to make a push to 12% on the day. What you know about that, chat? Let's take a little look. Let's just drag this down real quick. Let's take a look at Tesla. Look at Tesla just on a straight mooner, bro. Just straight up mooning. No slowing down at all. Tesla said, wee, wee, wee. All right, are we going to close above 400 or are we going to close below 400? Shall we closing above or below 400? What are we doing? I think we close above 400. We got 2 minutes to close to get above 400. Trading 390s. Can she do it? Somebody go drop 1,000 lots on the NAS. Real quick. You got a minute 20. Go drop 1,000 lots. Who got the capital? Who got the bankroll? 1,000, bro. Go put 1,000 on the NAS. Get it above 400 to close. Uh-oh. We may not close above 400. We may not close above 400. Sellers coming through, pushing us down for the close. 10 seconds. Sellers coming through. 40 points from the high up there. Holy moly. Ding, ding. Market's closed, chat. Well, we didn't close above 400. We got to 400, which was nice to see. We got to the 400, which was nice to see. I've been waiting on that literally all day long, chat. All day. All right. Chat, we're nice and green. You can see up here 521 on the tops of XFAs. What's your advice strategy for trading the last 10 minutes of the day? Probably don't. So you don't get screwed on MOCs. Because you never know what like MOCs are going to do. Like you can get in a trade and MOC can just slap the shit out of you. That's the strategy on trading the last 10 minutes is don't. With that said, fam, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to go enjoy the weather outside. It is nice. Fam, I'm going to remind you, use code JM to get 30% off Tradeify, 30% off Take Profit with no activation fee. You can lock that in with code JM. You see it right there in your screen. The more that code is used, the more giveaways we're going to do live on streams. I want to do a shit ton of streams, give away a ton of free shit, right? Give away everything free. So use code JM to lock in those good deals, fam. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to look you dead in the eyes before I send you off. I'm going to look you dead in the eyes. Chat, look at me. If you haven't, smash the like button before we sign off. That's number 1. Number 2, subscribe if you haven't before we sign off. Number 3, use code JM. It's the best code in the world because it gives you free shit on streams when you use it.